Hi, it's Jeff from Better Living Outdoors, and today I just wanted to give you a quick demonstration of how to disassemble and reassemble an air control. So this happens to be one of our Melbourne models, but you will find the Sydney, Tokyo, Barcelona, Santorini's, Kenya's, lots of our spas are exactly the same way. The knob on the top may look the same or it may be slightly different, but the principle is exactly the same. So an air control, as you probably will know from using it, will typically rotate a very small way between its open and closed position, and when it's in the open position, what you'll find is your jets that are connected to it are a little bit more powerful. Now sometimes what we find is the cap that is underneath can slowly unscrew itself, and then you won't be getting any functionality there. Essentially the air will be on all the time, so you need to retighten it up. So if you do want to take one of these apart, the way to do that, first thing you want to do is lift the control knob off the top. Now these are notoriously a little bit stiff, so you may need a little pry tool to go underneath the edge here, and ideally on the other side as well, so you can just kind of pop it up. This one clearly I have sort of prepped, as in I've already taken it off once, so I know I can take him off, but he does pop up and off. If you look at the underside, you'll see you've got a square spline in there, and that goes onto this square bit here. So potentially if yours is spinning all the way around, then this bit won't be tightened up tight, but what I'll do, I will fully disassemble it now just so you can see exactly what you're going to get. So we just undo this cap, he will come off, and again that's the underside of the cap. I'm going to put him on the little cup holder there for a moment. So you've got this rubber seal here, which is important because that keeps everything nice and airtight, and then this is the actual bit that controls the airflow. So if I pull him up, he will come out in his entirety. There we go. And what you'll note, if I can do this with one hand, is you can then, this is how he would normally function. So when you're turning the control knob, this little plunger at the bottom goes up and down, and it forms a seal, if you can see down there on that little rubber down below. Whilst we're looking down the hole there, you'll notice you've got two channels either side of it. And the idea with those is they should line up with the two little pegs that are on the side there of the air control knob. So we'll put him back together now. So what I'm going to do, we're going to drop this into the hole here, obviously making sure we've lined up the slot. So that's job one. We're then going to carefully put the control knob back on. Now what very often will happen, and this is kind of what is maybe happening if you're finding that your unit is just completely rotating and sometimes coming off in your hand, is as you tighten this back up, you may find that the center, so this thing here, starts to rotate at the same time, and what will happen is the control knob will be opening up inside the hole, and it will stop you being able to nip this down tightly. Fortunately, I've been lucky and mine hasn't done that. So there we are, we're now tightened down properly. So now if I just gently put the lid on, and I'm not going to go mad pushing him down for the time being, what you should then notice is we can then rotate him again between our off and our on position. I haven't lined him up, let's do that again. Oops, so there we go. Right, so between the off and the on position. So there we go. So you just get that quarter turn. And that's basically how your air control works. Hope that helps. Thanks for watching.